Hello and welcome to the WB Mason Coach Report with head women's lacrosse coach Shannon Smith. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Coach, a close 13-12 loss to Fairfield over the weekend. Can you just recap the game for us?
Yeah, I thought that overall we got better from our previous two games. I just think that we have a lot of mental lapses right now during our games, whether we're clearing the ball or offensively not putting the ball away. And I think that's what wound up hurting us. We had 4 goals go in this game off of us making a stop and then clearing the ball, turning it over, and then coming back down and scoring on us. So I just think that we're getting better, just a lot of mental errors that we need to correct. And we have to do a better job at winning the draw control so it allows us to have more possessions on the offensive side of the field.
Speaking of the offense, you really had a great day offensively. Tiana Perello with 4 assists and obviously Lindsay Scott with 7 goals. Did you like what you saw specifically offensively in the game?
Yeah, I thought we got better offensively. We were moving the ball more. I still think that we need more movement. We need more people involved. Becky Conto and Drew Shapiro really stepped up for us, let alone Lindsay Scott, having 7 goals, and Tiana having those assists, but I still think that we can have more movement. I think Tiana needs to dodge more, look for scoring opportunities for herself. But like you said, yeah, Lindsay Scott had a phenomenal game, and I thought that Becky and Drew really helped her by dodging and opening other things up as well.
Speaking specifically about Lindsay, what made her so dangerous in that game?
She's just a very dynamic attacker. She can beat you cutting and she'll score. She can dodge on you and she's going to score. She's going to dodge on you in transition. She's going to dodge on you in settled attack. She's very versatile. She's quick. She's athletic. And then she can feed the ball as well. So I think she wasn't really in a position to feed that much, but we used her off of cuts and dodging. I also think that the offense is still getting used to playing with Lindsay and things she likes, things she doesn't like, how to catch her feeds and stuff like that. So I think overall, I've seen an improvement already this week with the attack and being able to do that.
Late in the game, the score was 8-8. Tiana Perella scores what looks to be the go-ahead goal. What was the call from the official so you can just clarify for our fans? Was it legal stick?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think it was a big momentum swing, and I think that's just being undisciplined on the attack side. Unfortunately, Tiana scored but had an illegal stick, the depth in her pocket. The pocket was too big, so the goal got taken off the board, and then Fairfield was able to have a free possession on the center circle and go down, and I think that's a huge momentum swing. We can't have an illegal stick. Obviously, maybe the score could have been 13-13. That extra goal that's taken off the board, but we're learning, and we're gonna have to take that as a learning experience and make sure that never happens again.
What do you like out of Maddie Fields now that she's kind of accepted the role of starting in goal? How did she play against Fairfield?
Yeah, I think that Maddie had some big saves, but I think we need more saves from our goalkeeper right now. And I think that Maddie needs to talk more in the cage. I understand that she's a freshman, but she's the goalkeeper back there, and she needs to talk more and to direct the defense. Overall, I thought she played okay, but we're going to need her to start playing better for us in the cage.
One of your strong points this season has been the team on the draw control. You've really done a good job almost winning it almost every game. Can you talk about what's making the team so successful in that area?
Yeah, I think that Becky Conto and Carolyn Carrera have done a really great job working outside of practice, working in practice on their draw controls. I think that our draw circle people are really starting to catch on and box out. I think it's different because for the past 3 years we had the same people on the draw circle, the same person taking the draw, and this year it's a brand new group, so they're still getting used to how to read each other. I think we have to do a better job behind the defensive line and boxing out, because I think we got beat there a couple of times against Fairfield.
You start a difficult stretch coming up here with 3 games away from home. Specifically this weekend, you play the defending national champs and #1 Maryland. What do you hope to gain out of a game like this going into this stretch of 3 road games?
Hofstra just has to get better. We have to focus on ourselves right now. There's a lot of areas on the field that we need to get better at, and I've seen huge improvements Monday and Tuesday already in practice. So we need to continue that going forward. And then obviously against a team like Maryland, who have a lot of scoring weapons on offense, defensively, we really need to communicate. That's something that we're really stressing this week. We have to be tighter on our cutters. Offensively, we're going to have to put every scoring opportunity away. We cannot let a shot go, not be scored. We have to, when we shoot the ball, we're going to have to score. And we're going to have to play flawless against a team like Maryland, but we have to individually get better. I think it will be a great test for us. Can we focus mentally to not have those turnovers? Because I think that will be a great stepping stone for us going forward.
After 2 straight home games, now on the road for 3 straight, is it a chance for the team to kind of get a little closer on those road trips, overnight road trips?
For sure, I think we'll, the bus trips and then being in the hotel, I think we'll create great team chemistries. A couple of things that we need right now. I think getting away from Hofstra will be good, and kind of being on the road, being together. I think will help our team, especially because our team is so young right now. I think will allow players to really get to know each other a little more.
You touched on it already, but keys to this weekend and the games against Johns Hopkins and Quinnipiac ahead.
Yeah, we have to play Hofstra. We have to communicate. We need to play flawless. We have to limit our turnovers. And offensively, we have to put our shots away, and we need to continue to dominate the draw controls.
Well, thank you, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for joining us in the W. Mason Coach Report with head women's lacrosse coach Shannon Smith.